This is Young Talk 254 with IRYNJOHN.
Hello and welcome to Young Talk 254. This is a show where we talk to and about young adults, and we've had so many episodes. I'm not sure this is episode, I think number 5 or what, but it's been so much fun with amazing guests. We've talked about bullying, we've talked about young love, we've talked about depression. We talked about dealing with our exes. And today, we're going to talk about an interesting conversation that has been going on through the social media. People have been asking, will you marry someone who's been there through your struggles or someone who just came and changed your life? All right, so there were different aspects to this. Some say it's still the same person. Some say it's different. It's a different person. So I brought two amazing guests as usual. So they're going to help me talk about this and help me understand as well, and also hear their own versions, because there's so many versions in this. And also we're going to talk about when you're in a relationship, should you have friends of the opposite sex? Is it okay? Is that wrong? So we'll have all that. So join in our conversation, our social media handle, that is Young Talk 254 on Instagram. We're yet to go to other social media handles, but stay tuned and I will just go right away and introduce my beautiful guest. Just tell us your name. I don't want to say her name.
I'm Njoki Kanja. Yeah. Is there anything else?
Yeah, unless you want to say something else.
Nah.
All right, and then we have a familiar face. Mtu kwa hii studio yetu. All right, you know him as the Godfather. Introduce to tena.
Yes, my name is Ocheng Sylvian. That's my official name. Alafu ingine ni The Godfather.
Ndio hiyo saa. Sasa hii discussion nataka tuendelee nayo. I think I'd posted it on my social media handles, so people who follow me and people on my contacts, I also posted it on my WhatsApp. So we had that discussion. So I just want us to continue with that discussion. So between someone someone who was with you throughout your struggle and someone who just came and changed your life, who will you settle down with? Like both sex, for a man, a woman, and a man.
For me, through the darkest times. Because you see, this guy came and didn't judge me,
Okay.
took me for the way I was, helped me through like what I was going. You know, like if that guy wasn't there, there's a good like through depression and a lot of things, thinking of suicide and all that. But you know, this guy came, akanisaidia emotionally.
So the person who you struggled with, ama mwenye tu alikuja and just turned over your life.
Struggled with like tumekaa na yeye. So like hadi vitu zote zinapitia anajua venye ataniweza, like how do you explain this?
Just the way it is. Okay, meanwhile, as you think of it, let me go to the Godfather. Najua kuna words of wisdom.
Bonge la wisdom.
Tuambizi.
So from a perspective, these two questions can make you think, like overthink.
Yeah.
But because I don't have any choice, but I have to choose one, I'll choose the person who stood with me during my darkest moment. Yes. The reason is because this person saw me like I am, and he or she so like I can help this person.
Yeah.
So like he has been there with me physically, emotionally, spiritually, and also like he has seen me when I'm vulnerable. You get? Yeah, I'll go with the first option. Be with the person who stood with me during my darkest time.
But don't you think that this person can also be the same person? You've been with someone for a very long time, seen their struggles, and for someone to stay with you through your struggles mean that they want the best for you. They are hopeful. Because hakuna mtu anataka kukaa kwa shida.
Yeah, true.
So to some extent, it's the same person. What do you think?
It depends on the person, Because necessarily, you see, like for you, you've put the term like marry. Sindio?
Yes.
Like for me it's not necessarily unaweza kama unisaidie na nisikuoe,
sindio
sindio?
nisaidie kama umetembea.
So it depends with the person.
Uh-huh.
Like you can come help me, and as long as you know, like you can get companionship during that process of healing, and unapata undo msee mmestick naye pamoja, una get yeah.
So si necessarily at
Like I would love if you can change the part marrying, you get.
No, I want to put it marrying because we're young adults, and at some point we're heading there in one way or another. Not every person will get married, that's for sure. But most of the time while we're dating, you know, we either date, we've decided that this is just for whatever reason it is. But at the end of it, most people date so that they can go there at one day, at some point in their lives, you know. And as young adults, we're at that stage when you're in between your 20s, you're either rediscovering yourself career-wise, school-wise, and also relationship-wise. But at the end of it, you hope that it will lead there. And during this time when you're rediscovering yourself, you might have a woman who's just been there with you, you know?
Yeah.
And you just want to settle down with her. And then, so personally, how I saw that that conversation going on through social media, and what got into me that there's no difference. The woman who struggles with you and the woman who changes your life, sometimes it's not, there isn't a difference. And now if there is a difference, I think who will you stick with? Now if there's a difference.
If there's a difference, I'll still go with the person who stood with me during my darkest time. Because, you know, like I can choose the person who made me to be a person,
Yeah.
But she did this for a purpose, in order to get something. After which, if I get to where she wants, ajitoe. So nakititoa, life inaweza nichapa, and I go back to where I was. You get?
Okay.
Yeah.
Njoki umenyamaza sana.
No, actually my point is the same as his. The darkest time.
Yeah.
Because mwingine, let's say akuje and let's say we for example we have a company together, so
Yeah.
to me build the both of us, but then
Kuna huyu investor tu akuje na pesa tu yenye the company that needs.
Neza kuwa we might earn that money like anisaidia kupata all that amount of money, but deep down neza kuwa na go through a lot of things na ajui. So what's the point of me being that successful and having all that money, and yet I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in other words, how I'm putting it, ni kama yeye saying inasema heri ni cheke kwa bodaboda lakini nisilia kwa Range Rover.
Yeah.
So, but do you think most young adults want that, especially with this generation of ours?
Okay, they don't.
Yeah.
But for me, me bado darkest times is
Yeah.
the person.
So, but bedo kuna hope ya ile we struggle, because I believe that our parents, we had that. Most of our parents wanasema ake tulianza kwa single room, and right now they have really nice houses, they've bought cars. Na walianza wakiishi sijui chini together, and they're still together. But with our generation tuko na hiyo level, because I feel like that's the reason why we have sponsors, we have people doing illegal stuff, because we really want to make it.
You see, like from a perspective, like when I saw you posting that on your social media,
Yeah.
I went around and asked. And what I noticed from most people, like out tamio ilikuanga, mi naenda na umse mwenye anafanya niomoke.
Yes, yeah.
Because like what I noticed, like people of our age right now wanataka vitu za haraka.
Hakuna story ya
Hakuna
grace
story
period.
ati trust the process. They could trust the process.
Wana trust the money.
Ni the process you trust.
Oh.
Umeget. They are not trusting the process,
Yeah.
but ni sasa hiyo process
You are trust
ianze
too.
kuwa trust. Nisini ubentendo neno naye. Itabidi umetrust ni huyu.
Bora niomoke.
Yeah, so like for them, like they're just looking their perspective is they live good,
Yeah.
But you know, like you can have all the money, but you can't buy happiness.
You can buy.
You can't buy family.
Yes.
You know. So like they have to change their perspective of how they think.
I think that at the end of the day, that is all we need to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. On that note, we're going to go on a short commercial break, and then when we come back, we'll discuss further on it, and also talk about: Is it okay for you to have friends of the opposite sex if you're dating or married? Is it okay? All right. So see you in a few. I'm your girl IRYNJOHN, and this is Young Talk 254. Welcome back to Young Talk 254. I'm your girl IRYNJOHN. And before we went on a break, we're talking about is who would you rather be with or marry? Someone who's been there with you through your struggles, or someone who just changed your life? Who would you be there? And during this discussion, of course, I have two amazing guests. I have Njoke and the Godfather, also Ochieng, also known as the Godfather. I almost changed your ID name. Nze. All right. So before we went on a break, we talked about trusting the process. Amesema point ingine muhimu sana. Nowadays, as young people, we really want things to just change. So that's why someone will just prefer to go with someone who changes their lives instead of being with someone who's been with you through your process. That is if they're two different women. But if it's the same person, I think you'll just stick with them. I mean, yeah, because most of the time I feel like someone will be with you throughout your process because they are hopeful that one day things will change for the two of you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and Joke, connect your kuongezea on that before we talk about something else.
No, I'm good.
Yeah?
Yes.
So just trust the process and then stick to someone who is loyal to you, because loyalty is really not common nowadays.
It's not.
Yeah? All right. How do you may agree at the same time? Yeah. Okay. So, is it okay for someone to have opposite sex? What am I saying? Is it okay for someone to have friends who are the opposite sex? If I'm a chick, is it okay for me to have male friends if I'm dating or I'm married?
Of course. Why not? Because, see, they are your friends. Without your friends, because in case kumoja mkosane na the guy you're dating, who will you go to? Your friends, exactly. So you need them.
So you'll go to your male friends, not your female friends?
Both, any. I might have even a best friend, male friend. Nisaidia on some tips on what to do with this boyfriend guy.
You know, there's a video. The reason why I brought this topic is because actually I also posted it on my social media. I saw a video of Steve Harvey, and he says he doesn't have female friends. He does not have female friends. And then the lady was interviewing him, asked him why. And then he said that it's because he has a wife. And this was his reasoning, that any man who is friends with a woman, it's because one day they're just hoping for a chance. Yeah. The friend, okay, this was his comment. The friend that you're with as a man, he's there as your friend because you've stated that you're friends. But if one day there's like an opening to Evie, the friendship will change. What do you have to say about that?
For that,
Si mi niliona kwa Steve Harvey.
Okay. So for me, let me answer first your question.
Yes.
For me, let's say I'm dating. Me, I won't deny my girl the chance to socialize with other males, as long as she respects what we have. Like she knows where to draw the line. Mi niko sawa, mi sina shida. You get? And then the point hapo umesema ati the person Steve
Harvey.
Yeah, ati he doesn't have female friends because she has a wife. And the point he said, like, the female friend you have, like
most of the time, you know, there are times when it's purely business. If it's a colleague, that is different. If it's business, if it's school work, like that is different. But now the point here, the only relationship you have with this person is just friendship. That was his point, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends even with the mentality of the two of you, like the male and the female. Ndio. See, like, you know boundaries. Like, so, you know, I'm dating. You know, have a wife. Hakuna pali tunaweza pelekana. You get? So it's like, it's just respect.
So what if I am single and you're my friend and you're dating or you're married? Yes. And the only relationship we have, the Ochieng, is we are just friends. Yani hakuna any other relationship yenye tuko nayo, we're just friends. Like that is the kind of friendship I'm talking about. Because kuna ingine utasema we are friends because we're also in the same school, we are friends because we work together, we are friends because we go to the same church, or we hang out together because he's a friend of, you see, like there's another thing. But now njoki uko beshte tu na boys tuju nyini mabeshte. Si ati ni from way back already. Yani nyini tu ni mabeshte. Hiyo beshte yenyu inawapeleka wapi?
See, friendship.
It's friendship. Friendship is
you
nice.
know, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Tell me.
When you're meeting with a female, or you have to say what on what basis. Like you remember, there's an episode I said, when you have a friend, like we should stop even calling people we are together as friends. We refer them as colleagues. You see. So the first thing is you have these ladies, ndio. So just be frank. Muulize, are you my friend?
I'm a friend.
Are you my friend with benefits? Am I doing this friendship to lead us to something? Rosafi tu. Hakuna kufichana. We are grown ups, ndio. But now when it comes to a point where like I'm dating, like I set my boundaries. There's no option, hakuna option ya friends, because this girl of mine ni manzi yangu na bado she's my friends with benefits, ndio. When I'm looking for a friend, it's just a friend. Sitakupatia ultimatum ati you choose friends with benefit ama ninizi. It's friend na ni friend.
You've understood what he said?
Yeah.
What has he said?
Okay, in my point of view is...
Don't your point...
Yake non explain sasa in my way. Boundaries. As in, nikiona like this guy, we are friends, and then anze ku sort of some vibes. Me frankly internally nimuulize like, what's your motive with me? Because I'm dating a guy. See, I'm dating a guy. What do you want with me? And what you want, it can't happen. Because Kenya nataka, I already have it with my guy.
So where
ni beshte? You're just a friend. Usijeke in any other category.
Hiyo point yako imefanya tu, it was not part of the discussion, but inaniwasha tu, I just feel like asking. Okay. Yeah. So there's a friend. Difference na kujanga wapi? Kwanza, first of all, people who have FWBs, are they dating?
There are some people who are dating and they have friends with benefit, and there are some who are not dating and still have friends with benefit.
Where do you draw this line? Yeah, sasa we ni beshte, we ni FWB, we ni girlfriend. As in, just make me understand where this line you cross you at what point?
Ukimpatia opportunity. Like if you're not assertive, like anakuwa tu kwa hivi tu, anaweza anza kukukatia ne, because you can't say me like you don't like your guy that much. Unaweza itikia kunyamba.
How don't you like your guy that much? Unajua ndio kitu kingine sielewangu with our generation akimanze. I do not, how do you say I am dating you but I don't like you that much? Napenda Ochieng better.
I don't know. Some people wanakwanga hivyo. You may date a guy na maybe umfeel ni pesa tu.
Yeah. On that, kwanza cha twende break tu kidogo tu alafu tunarudi. Guys, let's just go on a short break, and then when we come back, Njoki atatuelezea hiyo maneno. Yani, this is your girl IRYNJOHN. This is YOUNGTALK254. Don't go anywhere. Oh, welcome back to YOUNGTALK254. This is your girl IRYNJOHN. And before we went on a break, we were talking about, is it okay for you to have friends of opposite sex if you're dating or married? And that topic has just brought other topics like, yani, I'm just like, we're just talking about female friends, but now something arises, like now they're friends with benefits. Like they're not even friends. Now they've added a title. It's friends with benefits. Where do you even draw the line? And when does someone gets an upgrade, if there's an upgrade? Like you have someone that you're dating, then you have FWB, and then you have friends. How now?
Give it to.
Help me understand this.
When it comes to like friends with benefit, like from let me say from what people have been telling me. Leo tu unapata simu ni aje Irene, niko na form asa mnakaa mnapiga mechi. Next time ukiboeka una kitu kufanya, unanipigia naje silo. So like that's how friends with benefit starts to get.
Yes.
But just a simple phone call. I call you. Mi ndo naanza kupigia. Yeah, Irene.
So
Hivi na
there's-
hivi gets ndio. Then after some few days you're the one calling me. So like hapo ndo sasa
Fine.
pale umejiweka una get.
Ni sawa, sijakata hiyo. Yes, there is that. But are you still dating when you're having this FWBs?
Now when I'm dating
Eh.
mimi kama niambia vitu kama hizo. Blackmail.
No, I'm just saying, like the people who have FWBs, are they dating at this scenario? Because I really want to understand, like, where will you date and you still have these other people? Njoki.
For some people, it's normal. As in, kwao ni like, ntasamaje? As I said earlier, if I'm dating a guy, alafu ifike sector, like, atuliwani. Like, kila saa we are arguing and like, vibe yetu sika ya kitambo. Utapata, if I'm getting another guy uko inje, anipatia that same vibe, like, ananipigia, Njoki uko wapi? Niko home. Come.
Like you're getting attention
from this guy.
Yeah.
So even nitajipata napata like an FWB.
Word. So it starts from flirting, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, basically there.
So you flirt, you upgrade to friends, and then unaenda to upgrade to FWB. And then before you know it, you'll start dating this person. Ama, does it ever get there?
From what I know,
Yeah.
like there's no person who can date like his or her friends with benefit. Like hapo tu ni strict, like we are just friends with benefit. You can't go past that. And if you try to make a move that you want us to curve, like hapo ndo friendship yenyu like goes haywire. Itakuwa parallel mtaipatana.
What?
But
From
I
what
think
I
you
know.
can.
Yeah?
I think you, as in you can date someone.
Uh-huh.
So, see, this game mnaelewana na vizuri.
Uh.
Like hadi bado mkienda mechi, iko sawa.
Eh.
So you see.
Okay.
No, boyfriend yako hapi hivi, amwelewani.
Yeah.
So huyu FWB akikuja kuambia na kuna venye tuko hapi hivi sahi, I want more than this.
Yeah.
So we kadi mtajipata unaanza kutafuta to excuse wachane na
Now your current boyfriend.
you go.
Yeah, geometry. Okay, Ochieng, unataka kusema kitu because you look like you have a burning.
Niko sawa.
So in other words, you can actually upgrade. So the best thing when you're in a relationship, avoid these vitus, GFWBs, flirting,
just
because in
avoid.
upgrade to something else.
Yeah.
So then it's fair enough not to have close friends of the opposite sex if you're dating.
Just be friends.
Friends. Ishi hapo.
About defining friends. What is friends?
Njoki uko wapi? Uko tao? Situpatana pivi KFC lunch. You guys have lunch, eat, kila mtu, mena kivyake.
So haipiti hapo.
Haipiti hapo.
But when you get close to someone, especially on the opposite sex, hapo ndio tu vitu tuanza tu kudevelop. Tu vitu hatuko tunafaa kwa hapo.
Sasa hiyo boundaries.
That's where you draw the line.
So you know that this
Ufai kupita hapa. Usipite wall.
hiyo well inakuanga because actually when I posted on my social media I said, is it okay to have friends of the opposite sex and where do you draw the line? Because I understand, yes, you should have, like, we are relational being, we I don't know what is the word I'm looking for, but yeah, human beings are just relatable. We don't choose it's men or women, we just relate to each other, but you need to have that
Line,
Sindo.
it's like you see when you go to the coastal side,
Yeah.
when you're at the beach, if you can check, like if you are keen sana, you can see there's like a line with two floaters that when you go past that, you're told you can't go past that.
Hapo si safe, unaweza kusa kurudi.
Huko si kwetu.
Ay.
Huko peke yako, get. So like that's what should happen in relationship,
Okay.
Like there's this invisible line that inakwambia Buddha. Hapa ndo mwisho
Usipite
yako.
hapo ni depend.
Yeah,
Ukienda urudi.
It's basically it's that way.
All right. Thank you so much. I mean, like, this has been a very interesting conversation, and thank you for sharing your opinions and maybe stories that you've had or things that you've experienced. I really appreciate that. And you've said a very important point that know where to draw the line. And that is a very good example. Like, kwa ocean kuna honga na place na bosi ende yoni depend yani ile nini inetangwaje journey of no return.
Yes.
So when you're in a relationship, do not go to that line manze. Your journey of no return. Tunataka you return. So usiende kwenye uta return. Amaje. Aya parting shot and your social media handle as we finish.
Instagram at Njoki Kanja, Facebook still at Njoki Kanja, TikTok Bambi Njoki. Yeah, those 3.
Parting shot.
That I don't know what to say.
All right, Tuching.
For me, what I'll say, like just be loyal to your partner. Just be open, be loyal. Loyalty is key. You get. You know Kenya neza sema. And as we close, I think I'll just give one social media. Snapchat, footloose.silo. That's where I'm really active.
Yeah.
Yes, Snapchat.
It's our. All right, I'm your girl IRYNJOHN. Snapchat. I'm more of Instagram. Irene_John. And please follow us, YOUNGTALK254 on Instagram. We yet go to other social media handles, but for now we're at Instagram, YOUNGTALK254. That is where we drop our stories, our conversation, and I love interacting with people. So feel free to interact with us. And if you have something, you can interact with us in the comment section or also on our Instagram handle. You can inbox me at YOUNGTALK254 and let's engage, yeah. And as they've said, let us just be loyal. I'm telling you, because I think loyalty is something that our generation do not have. We really care about ourselves. Also in relationship, like if you're in a relationship, if you're choosing to be in a relationship, ukufosiwa, stick up, all right? By the end of the day, let's love each other, sanitize, be safe, and keep safe, actually, yeah. All right, this is your girl, IRYNJOHN again. See you next time on yet another exciting episode with an exciting topic. See ya. Bye.
Catch IRYNJOHN weekly on Young Talk 254.